Good afternoon, class. As you can tell, your professor isn't here today, so I will be your substitute for the day. My name is Dr. Kinnarinka, and even though your professor planned for you guys to watch a movie, I will be teaching you guys about my life instead.
Do we have to take notes?
Yeah.
Are we being tested on this?
Yes.
So my phylum name is Kinnarinka. Comes from the Greek roots kinema, which means movable, and rinkos, which means snout. That basically means my name literally means movable snout, but my more common name is Mud Dragon.
What is this?
Whoa, nothing,
What are
nothing.
you?
We're
This
just
looks nasty.
we're just confused why they call you the Mud Dragon.
I'm getting to that. I was discovered in 1841, all the way in France. But I can be found all over the globe. I can be found anywhere between 8 meters and 8,000 meters below sea level, although I do spend most of my time in mud, which is why they call me the Mud Dragon.
We're learning about taxonomy in our bio lab, so could you explain more about your classification?
Sure. My phylum is Kinnarinka, my class is Cyclorhagida, and my order is Echinoorhagida.
Yeah, can you tell us a bit more about your locomotion?
Arthropods and annelids. I have a bilateral segmented body with 13 total segments. These 13 segments include my head, neck, and trunk. In all, I make up 1 millimeter, which makes it hard for me to travel long distances. So I contract the muscles on the top and bottom of my body, which increases the pressure on the fluid inside of the trunk. This plows my spine into the sand or mud. This in turn pushes me forward and forces my head out of the trunk. The alternate thrusting forward and contracting of my head produces a squirming movement which allows me to move.
Kinnarinka, this is a little off topic, but how's your dating life going?
Well, let's just say it's going very well. An interesting fact about my dating life, my current relationship status is polygynandrous, meaning that I, along with my fellow males and females, have multiple partners at the same time. But it's a little complicated because even though the sexes are separate, they are generally externally indistinguishable.
Yeah, that's creepy.
As far as what happens after the lovemaking, fertilization for female Kinnarinka is internal. Development is also direct, as there is no distinct larval stage. So when I was a juvenile, I emerged from an egg with 11 of the 13 body segments already formed. The last 2 of my body segments were developed during a series of 6 juvenile molts. In fact, I brought in a baby picture to show you guys.
Wow, you were a cute baby.
Oh, I know. My mom always tells me that.
Wait, Kinnarinka, are you a durosome or a protosome?
I'm a protostome.
Dr. K, how do you eat?
Remember how I said my Greek name translates to movable snout? This is because I literally have a snout that moves to bring food to my digestive tract. Pharynx protractor muscles push my head outside of the trunk, and my sucking pharynx uses receptor cells and gland cells to help me find my food and eat it. I'm a direct deposit feeder, and my diet may be pretty bland to most people, as I primarily consume bacteria, diatoms, and microalgae, but I find that pretty delicious.
Dr. K, not to be rude or anything, but do you have any human or environmental benefits?
Oh, that's definitely not rude. My role in regeneration is a little complex and not fully understood, but basically I can enhance decomposition and mineralization of carbon and nitrogen. It isn't really known how I affect humans beyond the fact that I am important in the marine food chain and that I'm used for scientific research.
Kinnarinka, we're learning how to build phylogenetic trees. Can you show us a few to better understand your evolutionary history?
The first tree is a character matrix tree, which shows the evolution of physical characteristics among these 8 phyla, including my own Kinnarinka. Porifera is the outgroup since it's the most simple. I am relatively advanced since I exist towards the end of the tree. I am equally related to Annelida and Mollusca, which are also segmented. This is the phylogenetic tree, which shows the genetic variation of the previously mentioned phyla. Again, Porifera is the outgroup, and I, Kinnarinka, am pretty evolved since I undergo a lot of changes. Kinnarinka in this tree is most closely related to Mollusca. This tree was found in some literature about me. Like the phylogenetic tree and character matrix, Porifera is the outgroup. It shows Priapolita is my sister taxon. Thank you, class, for listening to my life story.